Okay, afternoon, morning, evening, whatever time you're seeing this. Today, we're going to talk about dilations of shapes on a coordinate plane. And really, this is pretty simple stuff. All we're basically doing is just multiplying by some number when we dilate. So when we dilate something, it's either going to grow big or it's going to get smaller, right? Think about your pupil of your eye when it dilates. It's either getting really big, right? Or if you shine a light on it, it's going to get really small. That's basically what's going to happen with these shapes. Okay, so it's going to give us some kind of number to dilate by. So on like number 2 here, we can see we're going to dilate by 0.25. Okay, so basically what it wants me to do is multiply everything in the shape by 0.25 or 1/4. So first thing I'm going to do, since I have this shape, is I'm going to figure out the coordinates of each of these points, right? These are the points that, your shape's kind of ending at. So you can, if you find those points, you can just multiply them by your dilation number and you should get your new points or your primes. Okay. Anytime we transform a coordinate on a plane, the new coordinate gets this little apostrophe symbol here, which means prime, which just means it's been transformed. In this case, it's been dilated. Okay, so what I'm going to do first here is I'm going to identify the original coordinates. So K is at -1 and 0. That's my original coordinate for K. Okay, L is at 1 and 3. So 1, 3. And M is at 1 and -2. Okay, and I'm just looking at where they are on the coordinate plane. This is over 1, down 2, so 1, -2. This is over 1, up 3, so 1, 3. Okay, oops. And K was left 1 and on the x-axis, so it didn't go up or down, so -1, 0. Okay, then once we have those, we just multiply all of those by 0.25. Okay, so K prime, I would take -1 times it by 0.25, which is -0.25. And then times 0 by 0.25, you still get 0. Okay, actually, let's use a different color. Let's use blue for our new stuff. So -0.25 and 0 is K prime. So that would be like over just about a quarter of the way. There's K prime. Okay, L is 0.25 and 3 times 0.25 is 0.75. Okay, so that would be over a quarter and up 3/4. So right around there would be like L prime. And then M prime, we would be at 0.25 and 0.25 times -2 would be 0.5, so -0.5. Okay, so that'd be over a quarter and down a half, so right around there. And this would approximately be my new shape. Maybe drawn a little bit better if you weren't drawing vertically on a screen. That helps. Okay, all right. And that's basically all you're doing is you're just figuring out your original numbers and then multiplying them by the number. So like on number 6, dilation by 5, you would take all these points and dilate them by 5, right? E is at 0, 0, so 0 times 5 is 0, so it'd stay at 0, 0. But F is at 0, 1, so it becomes 0, 5, so up there. And G is at 1, 0, so become 5, 0. So like the new coordinates would be like that. Okay, that's basically what you're doing on that side of the worksheet. On this side, we're given a set of original numbers. Let's actually look at one of these. Let's do number 16. We're given a set of original numbers, but it's not actually graphed for us. So I'm going to just hurry and graph the original numbers. So -2 and 2. There's K, 0, 1. There's L, -1, -1. There's M. That's my original shape right there. Okay, and it wants me to dilate that by 3. Let's connect these. So that's K, that's L, that's M. Okay, dilate it by 3. So I'm going to multiply these numbers by 3. So that would be -6 and 6. That would be 0 and 3. And that would be -3 and -3. Okay, so my new shape, K would be -6, 6. So there's my K prime right there. Okay, L is at 0, 3. So up here is L prime. And then -3 and 3 would be right there. There's M prime. So my new shape would look like this. That's my new dilated shape. Okay, grew a little bit bigger. Not a lot. Notice it stayed on the y-axis because this was 0, right? When you dilate something at 0, it's just going to stay 0. Okay, if you have any questions or concerns, ask your teachers. We're here to help. We want to help. You just got to ask us. So we'll see you out there.